Hey y'all, what's up? What's T? What's Google? It's your boy Aaron Green, back with another one of these episodes. This is episode 209. Yeah, so I'm giving y'all a show, even though I told y'all on, I think, when's the last time we went? I think it was like 2 days ago. It was like Wednesday, right? Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to do a show. So, and I did tell you I wasn't going to do 2 episodes a week. Look, here's the thing. If it's a lot going on in a week, then I'll give y'all 2 episodes. If it's not, then you'll get 1 episode either on Wednesday or on Saturday. But I don't know about the Wednesday shows because I did it because we did Real Housewives of Atlanta and that's over. So, it might just give you a little Saturday show or Friday, wherever I'm feeling up to. Okay. And y'all really responded well to that last episode. Thank y'all for y'all constant support. I do love it when it's with other people, like I have co-hosts like Medusa or El Teddy or whoever else that wants to come on the show. But I do like it, when it's just me too. I ain't got to wait for nobody. I ain't got to sit there and try to prep and see what everybody's time is and all that stuff. But it is fun to have like co-hosts and going back and forth. And I did read those comments too. I'm like, look, for a lot of people that was in the comments, I was on y'all side, okay? Because I didn't know what they was talking about with the whole Taylor Swift conversation and the Madonna conversation. I'm like, child, I'm not with it. Let's just go ahead and agree to disagree. Okay. So I was with y'all in the comments because y'all was being real opinionated. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Be opinionated. We got to get into some things. When it's just me, I like to get right into it. I don't keep y'all waiting. Okay. We women in this bitch. We got a lot of topics to cover. Nicki Minaj's husband is over here threatening Offset, child. We got to get into that. We got to get into Tyler Perry. They coming for Tyler Perry left and right, child. He over here telling the girls to date under their pay grade. Okay. We'll get into that when we get into that. SZA was not. Now, we got some remnants of topics from the VMA Awards. A lot of people talk about how Nicki is not acting her age. We'll get into that. And how SZA's manager reportedly canceled her VMA performance because of the VMA snub. Cardi B and Joe Budden, child. Joe Budden voiced his opinion on Bongos, and Cardi B responded with some, like I said, we'll get into it. But first, where do I want to go first? God, we just flipping through Instagram. It's going to be one of those episodes where I'm just flipping through Instagram. Let's start with the whole Cardi B and Bongos situation, right? Now, she is not feeling Joe Budden's criticism on her new song Bongos. For those who don't know, do I have the video?
The hook.
Okay, yeah, this is what he said, and then I'm gonna play what she said. Okay,
is not hooking for me.
It's not catchy. It's not particularly
It's
catchy.
not. There's nothing in it to make it stay. 1 and 2. I know y'all think Sexy Red is paying me. She's not. But this commercialized ratchet has passed. It's ghetto ratchet time.
Ooh.
And neither one of them are ghetto ratchet on this song. I think they both have potential to be. And Cardi normally smokes ghetto ratchet, but she's too big. That's why she got to go get with K-Flock. That's why she got to go get with some of the. She's too big to do it. We need a Bodak Yellow now. Both of these women, this sounds like this is 2 women who can't make a song. Is what it sounds like.
Ooh.
So we need to get either some of the same writers back that had.
I think Party is a
this.
writer on this. Excuse me.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry, I said this. The writing is not writing on Cardi's part. Ain't talking about Megan. Now go ahead.
All right, so that means that y'all coming with old sauce. Because the hook is not hooking.
And this is essentially what Cardi B had to say.
I just feel like it's like he has an issue with me, and it was beyond the critique of Bongos. It's just like you're inviting bitches that said the rudest, nastiest shit. But when what's them niggas' name they used to do podcasts with?
Oh, Maul.
Maul, and the little other guy.
Yeah, when Maya and Rory say we fuck shit about you or lies about you, you get so defensive. You want to clear it up. You came at Taxstone because Taxstone says something about you. You want to clear it up. And, you expect people to understand you and you expect people to take your side. But I had to go to court I had to go to court because this woman, like, it's beyond saying that I had herpes, right? Like, come on now, like, it's beyond saying I had
Right.
herpes. Like, this woman tried to run a I drug men campaign.
Yeah.
She paid
Yeah.
men to say that I drugged them and raped them. She claimed that my dad. I just feel like it's like
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, now her whole complaint is that Joe Budden has some type of bias against her, and she brought up the fact that he had did something with Tasha K. I don't know that these people ever did any collaboration or spoke, or maybe Tasha K was on his show before. I don't know. Somebody in the comments, please confirm that to me. For my podcast listeners, you can reply on Spotify. Got to put that plug in there. If they did work together, so what? Like at the end of the day, I don't like Tasha K. Let's be very clear. I don't care for her. I feel like she was wrong in that situation, which she did with you, Cardi. But at the end of the day, you can't feel bad for people that don't even know you like that to do stuff with Tasha. At the end of the day, Tasha is still going to work. Tasha is still a creator, a big creator of that. And she's still going to have people that's going to collab and have on her show, and people are going to invite her to go on their shows. Like, you cannot get mad at that. This is not your friend. This is the media. Okay, Joe Budden is the media right now. Okay, so he's giving a critique about the song, a critique that I may add was not a bad critique. It was not a biased critique. It was just a critique. Okay, it just was not that good. It did not eat, girl. It did not eat like you thought it was going to eat. I'm not the only person that said that. He's not the only person that said that. It's mad people that feel the same way. This is not no unpopular opinion. This is not Cardi B hatred, because I feel like Cardi B wants to like put out this narrative that there is a hate train. Girl, you haven't experienced a hate train yet. And I don't wish that on nobody. I don't wish a hate train on nobody, because I hated when they did that to Nicki in 2017. But at the end of the day, girl, people are being honest. You putting out music. Some people gonna like it. Some people gonna not like it. I know the Libra in you, because honey, I'm a Libra too. I don't like being criticized either. But I had come to an understanding is what you put out, people are gonna respond to. And if people don't like it, people don't like it. And they got the. I just can't stand a bitch that want to shoot the messenger. Okay, they were asked his opinion. He gave his opinion, and what he said was. Well, and what I liked about what he said that these two people they don't seem like they know how to make a song together, or it just doesn't mesh well. Because when you look at it, and that's exactly what I said when it first came out, it looked like it was two different songs. It felt like Megan should not have been on that song. That verse should have been on another song. It just did not work together. It was not as seamless as WAP. This gave very much cash grab. This gave very much, okay, I need like a big moment. I know people are waiting on Megan to come back, so let me get Megan to hop on the song, and it's going to give her some clout because she's trying to make her come back, and it's going to give me some clout because like this was definitely out of necessity and not out of creativity. So he voiced that opinion, and you had a problem with it, and then you want to sit there and say that, oh, he got something against you. He ain't got nothing against you, boo-boo. He ain't got nothing against you. I don't think people that are saying anything that, well, I mean, it could be some barbs out there. It's definitely some barbs out there, you know, wanting to count you out. I get it. But at the end of the day, I think that this was a valid critique. And I think that, you know, you're either just going to let it roll off your shoulder and move on and come out with the next song or what else. But you can't expect everybody to fuck with your music. Bongos is just not that girl. It's not that girl. And it's showing. It is definitely shown, because they want to say, oh, I think its new placement is going to be top 13 on the Billboard Hot 100. Now, mind you, you had radio spins, and I'm not trying to be messy. You had radio spins. You had all the Spotify playlisting. You even had a video in it. In number 13, Red Ruby the Sleeves had none of that and was at 12. So, I mean, you see the numbers. I'm not trying to be like the numbers guy, but the numbers ain't ratioing. And what people think about this song is it's painting the picture. Girl, it's not that good, girl. And I get it. As a creative, it is frustrating when you put out content and people don't like it and people say this and I get it. But girl, ain't nobody out to get you, okay? It's an opinion. He said his opinion. There is nothing that he got against it. And like I said, now the whole part where she was like this commercialized hood rap is not working. Is there some truth to that? Because Cardi is still hood. Like at that point, I was like, oh yeah, no, that's not the problem. The song just doesn't sound. It sounds very generic. But Cardi is still hood. I mean, the hood ain't never left Cardi. Let's be very clear. Like she's still hood. Okay. She has not changed. I don't care what type of place she's in. Because at this point she can't just she ain't gonna go to no damn conscious rap. Like she gonna rap about the same thing, but it just gotta sound good. Now, Tasha K responded also to the situation because, her name was brought up. They said that Tasha K responded to a clip of Cardi B saying that she spread lies. Now, the part where Cardi was like, oh, he had this person on his show where he spread lies talking about my dad and da-da-da-da. Now, Tasha K did respond, and she basically said, one, Cardi's dad never raped a child to my knowledge. There's not one video or tweet on my platform that displays this statement. I was never sued or found liable for that statement. Two, Cardi did reveal in a video that she drugged and robbed men to pay for studio time. I never paid any man to lie and say that Cardi B drugged and robbed them. I was never sued or found liable for that statement. Yo, Tasha K is making it very clear. Cardi B's husband was accused by Suge Knight's current girlfriend of sleeping with Offset. She released text messages, a number that happened to be Offset's. I never Googled his address and his parents. This is a lie. I was never sued or liable for. Like she is, girl. Then she should continue for your favorite blogger. Ooh, not Lovely T, child. Now she bringing up Lovely T. Said that you told her that you were afraid to post your daughter because she was dark Sue to things that you said about dark-skinned women in the past because she was too dark-skinned. Okay. I was never sued or found liable for this statement. Culture is extremely beautiful. Girl. Now, Tasha K had to clear her name on this. And girl, at the end of the day, I mean, she could have said nothing, but her name was brought up. My name get brought up. I'm going to say something about it. I definitely remember Tasha K bringing up or talking about her dad. Like, definitely with the SC thing, girl. But see, the thing about Tasha K deletes a lot of videos. And not a lot of people really screenshot. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some screenshotted or screen recorded receipts of her actually saying those things. They're just not out in the public as much as it was. She deleted the videos. Okay, she delete videos just like everybody else. Just like Jason Lee delete videos that he got on Nicki. She deleted some videos. So at the end of the day, I don't care what Tasha K is saying, but I get why she responded because her name was brought up in the situation. Cardi, you didn't have to start all this shit. Okay, your reasoning on as to why you feel like Joe Budden has a bias towards you, Tasha K's name should have never really got brought up because. Who the hell, like, what does it matter if he worked with Tasha K? What does that have to do with you? This is not your friend. I can see if this was your friend. I can see if this was one of your little media boy, Jason Lee, wanted to sit there and have a sit down with Tasha K. I get that because y'all built like some type of alliance with each other. But Joe Budden don't owe no loyalty to you and he can have anybody on his platform. He don't owe you nothing, girl. Okay? If he want to have Tasha K on there, even though I think Tasha K problematic, I don't give hell about that girl. He has every right to do that. That doesn't mean that he has a bias against you because somebody that you don't like, somebody that you got legal issues with is on their platforms. Now, it sounds like you trying to blackball her. And at the end of the day, Tasha K ain't shit. I don't like her. She's transphobic, homophobic. She's all the bad things under the sun. But I still think that the girl should be able to work. She should be able to make her money and do her little gossip drama thing and still be able to be financial. Because look, at the end of the day, we all dealing with some hardships. I don't want to see nobody, homeless, struggling, poor, whatever this, that, and the third. Everybody still got to eat. Everybody still got to make their money. You over here saying, oh, you shouldn't be having her. He shouldn't have had her on the platform. Girl, who are you? The hell are you? Sit down, have several seats. Okay, because this had nothing to do with her. This had all to do with your song that was lackluster. I mean, come on now. Cardi B got to get out of that. She has to really understand that people are just not going to vibe with her music. People are not going to vibe with every little thing that you do. Like I said earlier, I understand it's the Libra in her. We are very sensitive creatures. Okay, I'm a Libra too. Very sensitive about my work, very sensitive about my content. And if somebody tries to come for me in that way, I'll be like, bitch, But once you get to a certain level of, confidence in yourself and you are the culture, okay? You are part, let me not say that because they were trying to come for at the VMAs. You are part of the culture, okay? You have curated what we call hip hop today. You have curated it. You may have not been the blueprint, okay? But you have paved your way in this space, okay? And at the end of the day, there's going to be a big magnifying glass on you. You waited this long to come out with some new music for a new project. People are going to overly put this big magnifying glass on every music that you come out with, and they're going to criticize it. They're going to critique it in the way that they are going to critique it, girl. And it's okay, girl. Just ignore it, because at the end of the day, his video wouldn't have got viral if it wasn't for you responding. That's the thing I have to say about all these celebrities that want to clap back at everybody. Y'all know y'all give them, well, maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but y'all give them so much clout because now people want to watch the whole interview of him talking about you, and now you giving them content, you giving them clout, when if you wouldn't have said nothing, nobody would have been talking about this. Girl, go home. You gotta stop being so sensitive, girl. You gotta stop being sensitive, honey. Anyway, I'm off this topic. What else we got going on? What else do we got going on, honey? Now, this is recent. This is real recent. Since we're on the topic of Cardi B, I guess we got to talk about the husbands now. Child, I seen this morning. Now, this is about Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband. He goes on live, and basically he's with his crew or whatever, and they have some type of stakeout for Offset. I guess they waiting for him outside. They waiting on. I'm waiting on you at the door. Child, look at this live. Look, somebody come look at this.
Niggas, I got a Brooklyn hoodie on, so they don't know where I'm from.
I guess that's one of his. That's one of the Kenneth's friends. Child, I don't know.
Big Queens, nigga.
Yeah, sturdy, nigga. What's poppin'?
What's
Big fucking money, man. What's up?
Yeah.
Where the niggas at, man?
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't know
Big
niggas.
Zoom.
They said you don't know niggas.
Big Zoom.
Plan that vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Planning your funeral, pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way to the street, nigga. Know everything, nigga. Let's play.
Yeah.
Let's play. What's up?
We'll meet you there, nigga.
Let's get it.
Let us meet you there,
That's
nigga.
legendary. That's the sturdy.
Let's get it going, man.
We'll meet you on your vacation, nigga.
That's a fact.
They got Big Zoo outside. They wanted to come at me at the VMAs, man. We ain't even do nothing to nobody, man.
What's poppin', man? What's poppin',
nigga.
man? Nobody hiding around here, man.
Yeah,
We
outside.
We ready, nigga. All the way up
Yeah.
in
We ain't ducking that.
Nigga. Offset, where you at?
Okay, they did say his name because at first I was like, "Oh, how y'all know y'all talk about how you know they talk about Offset?" But he name dropped him. Okay, all right.
That's it. I just spend that shit. Them niggas out, nigga.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna play, child, because it's so much going. What happened? Child, I need a backstory. Why are you? So they posted up outside of somewhere. I guess that's where he been in New York for a little bit. They posted up outside, child, trying to get into it. What's going on? What's happening? Why are we doing this, Nikki? Nikki, girl, get your husband. I'm just saying because it's looking real. It's because it's just going to start because you already know Barty about to come out here because Cardi she already responded to everything. And I'm not saying that you need to keep the peace because fuck these girls at the end of the day. Why your man outside posted up trying to fight somebody? For what reason? Child, these videos just came out, so I guess the blogs are kind of piecing together what had happened. My guess is maybe Offset was because what I'm saying, they're saying we was at the VMAs and stuff like that. Maybe something happened backstage. Something they may have seen each other because we know Cardi and them left. Cardi and Megan on them. But Offset, I was still seeing him in the audience. So he was very much still present. So Was there something that was said behind closed doors? Did they see each other in passing? You know, when you see each other in passing and you know the wives get into it, so that means, you know, the husbands gotta, you know, buck up their chest to each other so they know, like, hey, you ain't gonna mess with my girl, whatever the case is. I don't know what happened, but this looks very like, girl. I would have definitely told, what's the day, girl, boy, if you don't get up in here. Let me just see what the comments got to say. I got to see the comments, child. This is under the Hollywood Unlocked, child. My girl married the wrong G. Not she married the wrong. Not Super Sin talking. This is why I can't do. See. Now they bringing up. Now they bringing up Nicki, because everything he do is it's gonna put a magnifying glass on her. This is crazy. Now they said Offset kind of responded, child.
I'm getting out the jet. You know?
Night. Oh, you flexing. Okay, he got a. Nicki got a jet too.
Dude, bro.
Oh, he just laughing.
We up in our jets, bitch. Y'all niggas got there.
Now this is like they he seamlessly responded because he just laughing, child. Okay. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. I don't know what backstory. What was the backstory here? What was the reason? Just to disturb some peace, child. But I guess he was out in New York at one point. They was posting outside because I guess they wanted to fight, child. We need to worry about our own lives. I ain't got much to say about this. And what I'm going to say about Nicki, as we are closing the discussion about the VMA Awards, I'm not going to get into the show again because we already talked about that the last episode. You can go ahead and watch that. I just want to respond to a lot of people that, and this is also could be in conjunction with our conversation with Teddy and Medusa. There's a lot of people that saying, oh my gosh, she need to act her age, or she was acting a whole fool for this performance. Like basically, you know, I guess when she teased her newest single, I think it's called No Difference. Love that title, by the way. Like, oh my goodness, like why she gotta act like this and why she gotta be so cocky and want to say like she better than the other girls and do all this other stuff. And I'm like, and somebody said this on TikTok too. If you're a fan of rap and hip hop and you got a problem with a rapper being assertive or being, you know, saying I'm the baddest and to ever did it and be like real cocky and stuff like that, then you're not a hip hop fan. Because that's what hip hop is about. Like people tend to forget, and rappers have said this a long time ago, hip hop is braggadocious. Okay, Nicki is a showman. Okay, she is going to say that she's the best that ever did it because that's what she's supposed to say. Okay, she done been in this damn industry for 10 years. When you look at her streams, when you look at not even her streams, but if you look at her relevancy throughout the years, this woman has maintained her relevancy for about 10 years plus. If you're not saying you're the best at this point or have to, because you got to let these bitches know too, because they tend to forget. Like you let a couple streams, you let a couple number ones from other artists dictate, oh yeah, they the new ones now. They the new, really? Girl, she's still going toe to toe with these girls. No album out. So if you not like, girl, if she wasn't saying that she was the best, we gonna be looking at her like, girl, you better let these people know she's letting y'all know. Okay. And it's not, she's not being like bitter or cause like it's basically, it's the type of hip hop artist that she is. Now, see, a lot of these girls, y'all get so fixated on how a lot of these girls are like this fake unity. Cause we know these girls do not like each other. We know these girls cannot stand each other, but they're doing this whole UNITY tip. So they could be like, oh my God, like we're so cool with everybody. Girl, y'all all want to be number one. At the end of the day, let's be very clear. Nicki's being real with it. At least she being honest. I'm just, you know, and I'm not, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But don't sit there and be like, oh my God, like she need to be humble. She was humble her whole first half of her career. Okay. And these people, and mind you, people got mad at her performance because they were saying, oh, see, she's so bitter about this. She's so bitter about that. Mind you, half of these girls, literally, and I'm not trying to insinuate that they were talking about her, but we know it's clear. I mean, maybe not Doja Cat, but a lot of these girls are bringing up the drug thing. I'm sorry, it's like it's giving Coke. I mean, Megan says something, Cardi says something. Girl, I mean, it's giving very much that. Like, so they have been subbing her, but when she says you bitches is looking up to me, it's a problem. Everybody can respond, but when Nicki responds, she need to be this bigger person. And I remember somebody said this to me when I was working to that this week. They was like, "Oh, well, Nicki, you know, she need to be more like Beyonce. Like Beyonce don't respond to nobody, this, that, and the third." There's, like I said, there's two types of artists. There's artists that will sit there and let y'all bitches know what it is, and then there's going to be artists that's just going to let their work speak for itself. Before I wished Nicki was like that, but now I understand why, because y'all really be y'all. I just gotta say, y'all really be trying her, and at some point, yeah, being all, you know, they go low, you go high, child. Sometimes you got to meet these bitches at hell. And that's exactly what Nicki's doing, and I'm here for it. The next case, child, we are flying through these topics. Now, Tyler Perry.
Listen,
I wanted to get... I'm going to just play this video. So Tyler Perry basically says that our society of black women are making more than black men. It should be okay that she basically dates someone lower than her tax bracket, okay? I'm going to play the video, and I'm giving my thoughts, okay?
a lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will, in our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, you know, at whatever job and is a good man and is good to you and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill, as long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you handle the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then, that is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's so hard for a lot of people to take in because that means, no, I need somebody to, they need to make 5 times more and I got to have, well, go keep your list, baby.
Yeah.
God bless you. Hope that. Go keep your list. But when you talk about just someone to love you and support you, I know people whose men can't touch what they make. But when you see them together, that love, that support, that I got you, babe, it's a beautiful thing. Listen.
Okay, so that's what he had to say.
A lot of women.
Share. Now, this is what a lot of people had said in response, because, you know, he got dragged all over TikTok and probably Twitter.
Listen.
Child, this person said, the part he's leaving out is how much men will secretly hate that you earn more, how that hate will weigh in on their ego, and how it keeps out and affects the relationship in wild ways. The message should be encouraging black men to do more, not encouraging black women to settle less. Ooh, period. Tyler Perry said it's okay to marry a man that can only pay the light bill as long as he loves you. The bar in hell for millennial women. Girl, what the hell? I'd expect that kind of advice from Tyler Perry. It's very in line with his movie. Successful career woman has it all, but feels empty inside until she falls for a blue-collar mechanic that helps fix her Mercedes. Applause. Now, I'm very surprised that there is a surgence of like black women that really did not feel what he had to say, because that was his biggest demographic. It's like with his movies, a lot of black women watch a lot of Tyler Perry movies. But I think he kind of flipped the switch, because before it was more or less of, you know, going 50-50. That was his narrative. And now he's saying that the girls that make more should definitely try to or get in relationships with people that make less than them. So I think he kind of flipped the switch there. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. At first, my whole thing is, I was kind of with him until like some creators really broke it down. And I will, if you guys are on TikTok, look up the Jasmine Garden. She explains it so much better. Jasmine Gardner. Because I watched it, I thought about it, and then I watched what a lot of people had to say. One of the things that she said was, which was what everybody's saying, like, people don't understand that when the woman makes more, when the woman is the breadwinner, men are insufferable about that. Like, it is something, and I said this conversation with my best friend before this video even went viral. I said I don't understand why it's such a problem all the time when the man gets fired from a job or something, they get some financial woes, and the man can't really perform how he needs to perform. It always affects the relationship. And it is because a lot of them, like, I gotta speak on my gender. They get real adamant, they get real angry because they can't support their family, so they take it out on the wives, and nobody wants to deal with that. I don't think black women wants to deal with that no more. Now, Jasmine Gardner made this point really clear because somebody tried to challenge her and said, well, why is it okay for a woman to be able to date somebody that make more money than her, but it's not okay for a man to be in a relationship with a woman that make more money than him? And she broke it down real quick. Because at the end of the day, even if that woman is, the breadwinner, she's making the bread, she's making the money, she still got to come home, work, and come home and still do the wifely duties and still be as a servant to him, to someone that's not even pushing their own weight. So that's the difference. And also, I love the part where Jasmine, she also brought up the fact that if I'm making $200K and you making $50K, if something happened to where I'm going through some financial woes, I can't rely on $50K. You just got the light bill, and now my shit fucked up. I got nothing to fall back on. That's why I'm all for the 50-50. Now, if you want to go a little bit higher, that's your choice. I ain't judging. And I'm not going to sit there and say, oh yeah, you go ahead, good luck with that laundry list. It's not the way he said that too. It was like very condescending too, because it's not a laundry list. It's very simple. Okay. You got to either match me or you got to supersede me, because if some shit go down, we need to be able to pick each other up. You cannot pick somebody up. If you making $50,000, this person making $200,000, something happens, and now there's no way that either of us can get out of this hole that we in. That's why I say part of it, and people are saying, oh, what about the money got to be involved? Why the money? Part of marriage is a business. You are going into business with somebody, okay? And at the end of the day, if something go down, I need to know that you got my back or have the capability to have me. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's what people are kind of talking about. And I have to agree. I think that, before me personally, because I guess that's just the man mentality in me. Like, I don't care how much my person makes. It's also different for people that are not in the straight community. Like, y'all heterosexual, I respect y'all. I love y'all. Okay. A lot of y'all my followers now. Y'all got some hurdles. I think for me, it's more give and take. I don't care. Me personally, I don't care if I make more than the partner that I will get in the future, whoever that will be, child. I'm capable of, making my money, making sure I'm good. And I'll spare you. I'll help you out. You know what I'm saying? You got to be doing something though. Me personally, you got to be doing something. Now, if I make it to a point where I make it, my content is doing good, I'm making my own money, I'm bringing in $100K a year. Somebody make $50K, or somebody a bus driver, me personally, I could do it. I think to each his own. If that's something that you want to do, that's something that you want to do. And if some people are just uncomfortable with being in a relationship with somebody that make less than them, because we have to remember that, look at people like freaking Mary J. freaking Blige. Big, talented artist. A lot of money she made. She made money. You know what I'm saying? She was with that dude. I don't know what that dude did, but he definitely made less than her. And they ended up getting divorced, and she got to pay alimony. Like, it could become, and sometimes I think about that. Even though I just said, I'm okay with, being with somebody that make less money than me, but sometimes, at some point I gotta think about it. I'm just like, okay, if I marry this person and the shit go left, I gotta pay your ass my money. Like, that's how a lot of these people get you. So I completely understand if y'all have some issues with dating somebody or being with somebody that make less than you. I don't think that it like I said, it comes off judgy and it comes off like you know everybody's situation. Tyler Perry, you have been cosplaying black women. You have been spewing some toxic narratives. It's all in your content, child. And I think a lot of people are starting to see that. And the fact that when I seen this on TikTok too, it said relationship expert. I'm like, child, how are you a relationship expert? You had a secret child. You not married, arguably one of the girls. And look, that's been a rumor for a long time that Tyler Perry is one of the girls. And if that is true, why are you giving straight people advice? You don't know nothing about that, okay? Anyway, I just felt like that pissed off a lot of people. But a lot of people was talking about it. And I kind of agree with the masses. I think Tyler just did not have a good take here. And for the people in the comments talking about some, oh, well, y'all just gold diggers or y'all, this is why y'all stay single. Y'all got these laundry lists. Ain't no damn laundry list. It's a requirement. It's one little requirement. You got to make more. And I love that tweet that I read at first. Like, he should be encouraging black men to do more. I think so. But let's move on. Not much to talk about there. Now, SZA, I feel like we are going back and forth, child. SZA. Now, her management reportedly canceled her VMA performance because MTV did not nominate her for Artist of the Year. And yeah. Let me just read this excerpt real quick. This year VMAs were definitely lit, but it was one performance we were missing is SZA. According to Hollywood Reporter, SZA was expected to perform following the success of her sophomore album Sauce, but her manager canceled after MTV did not nominate her album of the year, singer of the year, artist of the year, excuse me. Though SZA did get a number of nominations for this year's awards, her name was oddly missing from the artist of the year category. Punch, her manager, says that it's complete disrespect to her and left off, and he questioned MTV about the decision. Now, a lot of people say, SZA, get your life, get your management team. You should have definitely performed. But honestly, she was nominated for other stuff. But I guess, Artist of the Year, I think if they would have put her on there, she would have got that award. And I guess they didn't want her to win Artist of the Year, so they just snubbed her from that category. Because let's be very clear, Sauce 8. Sauce did what it needed to do. Okay, I'm not going to say that it was like the number one album, or like I said, this is about videos. But her videos were iconic this year. I mean, the Kill Bill song, I think that's pretty much it. She ain't had too many videos. I think it was Kill Bill, and then she was nominated for like Shirt, and I'm like, where is Kill Bill at? Like, that definitely should have been in, that should have definitely been some consideration, okay? Because that was a really good video. So they pulled her out from her performance. I agree. I think that, and I think my mutual on TikTok, Culturally Unfiltered, brought this up. It was like there was this void of R&B artists at the VMA Awards. It's like there were no R&B artists performing, really getting awards. And it's sad to see that this genre of music is just dying, Partly, I do think that it is the R&B's fault. Not the R&B's fault. It is the artist's fault, because at the end of the day, y'all not pushing y'all weight. SZA is carrying R&B on her back, because it's something about SZA's music is just different. It gives you a different vibe, and it's not the traditional R&B sound. Which is why I felt like she should have gotten Artist of the Year. And I understand why her management probably pulled her from that performance, because you're not going to sit there and snub me, but then use my clout for your award show. No. You asked me to perform. I need to be getting all these nominations. I need to get the Taylor treatment, because it doesn't make any sense how Taylor does not perform. She doesn't perform for years, and she is always at the top, or is always getting nominated for every little category. That don't make no damn sense. That girl sweeps the damn awards, and she does not even perform. You can't give SZA that same grace, child. SZA, I mean, her album went number one for a couple of weeks, more than a couple of weeks. Couldn't pinpoint how long, but it was a long time on the top charts. Music videos, amazing. Taylor Swift barely gave us videos. I mean, okay, Anti-Hero was pretty good. Karma, I didn't like the Karma music video. I'm gonna be honest, even though I love that song. The song's very niche. Bejeweled was trash. I didn't like that. Like, her music videos was okay. Like, I feel like the songs were just better than the music videos. SZA should definitely got nominated. I don't know why she hasn't, but whatever. That's the VMAs. I would have loved to have seen her perform. But, you know, these people want to play dirty politics. So I'm with her. People want to say, oh, she's entitled, girl. I don't care. What else we got to talk about on here, child? What else do we got to talk? They saying Jeezy files for divorce of Jeannie Mae. Child, if y'all don't remember, that's the girl from The Real. She getting the divorce, child. Damn. I feel like they just got married too. Like, they literally just got married. I could not. Hold on, let me see. Does it say over here how long they was married? I feel like they got married like last year or a couple years ago. That is so crazy. I wonder who's gonna pay the alimony, child. Now, he's divorcing her. So that means something. Like, that means he might, I don't know if he's gonna give away alimony. The girl, she's not working. So I'm pretty sure it's not much. But a lot of people are like, yes, I know that's right. And they pulling up them old clips where she was talking about when she was basically fantasizing or, what's the word? Talking about like how she like dark meat and stuff like that on The Real. Like, I like my dark meat on the side and my main course white. Like, girl, what? Yeah, you gotta watch them. You gotta watch them non-black POCs because they really be they just weird. They weird when it comes to black men. And black men love it. They love the chase, honey. They love being sexualized and, you know, craved for their darkness, you know, BBC and all that. Yeah. I have nothing to say about this divorce, child, other than, wow, very quick. Is there anything else I want to get into? I mean, there is some stuff. There's some smaller stuff before I get out of here. Child, Desiigner's ordered to register as a sex offender because he was, you know, his whole situation where he was doing the dirty to himself in the plane. He needs to be, and I think he's going to take like psychological like therapy and stuff like that because he, they said something about like one of his main arguments was that, oh yeah, well, I haven't had, you know what, so I was kind of like a cat in heat or some shit. I'm like, girl, he needs to be psychologically evaluated because this is, girl, you gonna have your meat out in the damn plane. It is kids, people, that's just horrible. That's crazy. And he gonna be a sex offender. Now, that's bad because I heard you get on that list forever. If you get put on that list, you get on that list forever. So you just better still be a rapper and still do like content creation or whatever it is that you're gonna be doing because you ain't gonna be able to work. You can't be around kids at a certain radius. Like, you have to like announce. I think there's like certain neighborhoods that you have to actually announce yourself whenever you move somewhere that, hey, I'm a sex offender or something like that. Like, that is crazy. They did say like it was like a two-year probation or something like that, so he might get off the list. But like, yeah, that's bad. You know, publicly indecency. And I be seeing people on Twitter, because you know people on spicy Twitter, child. They really be doing that exhibitionist shit. And I'm saying, child, y'all just better do this for the rest of y'all lives because if you get caught and you get put on the registry, you ain't gonna be able to work at certain jobs because they're gonna do them background checks and they gonna see that you did this. And it's, I be seeing them on there. I'm like, they be outside in the public, open, just doing the do and doing it to themselves or doing it to others. I'll just be like, girl, y'all got a death wish. But anyway, let's get off this topic. I think that's it. I was going to bring up some other things, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what's going on this week. Hope y'all enjoyed the show, child. I'll be here giving y'all the good gossip, child. Hope you enjoyed this. This was a good little 45-minute episode. I'll probably be back. If not, Wednesday, next Saturday. See y'all later.